Okay, so thanks for watching another video. Just to start off with, I will say that I'm sorry for not doing a video for a long time. It's just had a few problems and really busy time at the moment. So I'm back into the videos now. I'll be doing them a lot more often. So I know I've said that before, but definitely sticking to it now. And yeah, so thanks for subscribing and sticking with me. But I'm going to be doing a lot more often videos now. So thank you. What I wanted to do was do a review of last night's Raw on the 16th of April, because the reason I want to do a review of it is because I was actually there. So it's my first WWE live event, and I just thought I'd give you my thoughts on that and talk about what happened, things like that. So I was really looking forward to it. Got down to London, spent the day there, just getting hyped up in the arena, and then eventually it came. I was really excited. We watched Superstars, which was very good. I won't talk about Superstars too much though, because not many people watched it compared to Raw. But straight on to Raw, we kicked off with the CM Punk versus Mark Henry for the title match, which I was quite surprised at, because I did think that was going to be the main event. That was quite a good match actually. It got the crowd really hyped up. CM Punk's entrance produced one of the biggest crowd pops I've ever heard. I don't know if that was just because I was in amongst it, but it was massive. I was really excited to see CM Punk, because he's my favourite. I was wearing his t-shirt as well, so I was really enjoying that match. I thought it was good. I did think Punk was going to keep the title just because it's too close to Extreme Rules, and it's quite rare that a title changes hands on Raw, especially to someone like Mark Henry. But yeah, Punk got the win. But the main part of this storyline came after, when Jericho intervened and came up on the screen, and he was doing the usual, calling Punk an alcoholic and saying that he's enticed by alcohol ever since he poured all the beer all over him over the past couple of weeks. And then he actually showed a clip of CM Punk walking into a pub, which obviously puts more fuel into the fire. But yeah, I thought it was very good. The crowd were really into it. Really, quite half and half really. I saw quite a few cheers for Jericho, but obviously CM Punk's got a massive following as well, so there's a lot of support for him. So that was a very good start to the show. Then we had Santino versus David Otunga for the US title, and Santino came out to a massive pop, massive applause he got, and he came out with loads of football shirts on. He was taking them off one after the other, and crowd were cheering and booing for whoever they were supporting, and that. So that was quite good to relate what he's doing to the crowd, the English crowd. So that was quite good. A decent match. It was usual Santino match really. Santino retained the title with the Cobra. Not really much to say about that there. And then we had a promo video for Brock Lesnar, because I didn't think he was going to be at the O2 last night. I was really hoping he was going to be, but he wasn't, so we got a video package instead. But that was really good, I thought anyway. It went through his career, showing how he's become this dominant force that he is today, and he's talking about why he's doing this to Cena, things like that. So it was really good. The crowd were really into it. They were applauding and cheering for things that he was saying, so the crowd were really into it while they were watching this video, and I thought it was really good. It's still hyping up the feud between them, even though he wasn't there, which is quite good. Then after that we had Zack Ryder versus Kane. Zack Ryder came out to a massive applause. Quite a few. I didn't think the Ryder fans were that big in England, because I just thought it was America, but there was a few boos I did actually hear, but so he still got a massive applause in England. Kane, obviously it's Kane, so he's from like the Attitude Era, all that, so he's quite a bit of a legend in it. He got a big applause. The younger half of the audience were booing him, but I noticed a lot of the men and older people in the audience, they were cheering Kane. So this wasn't really a match either. It was just kind of a Kane just attacked Ryder. The match didn't even officially start, but then Kane got a mic and just started talking about Randy Orton and what he did to Orton and his dad on the past SmackDown where he attacked them. So that's just adding to that feud a bit more. Straight after that then is where it got interesting, where we got Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston. They were having a backstage chat, and the one word that can sum up the whole of yesterday and the whole of the show is yes. I cannot believe how much Daniel Bryan has propelled himself right to the very top. There was yes fans everywhere throughout the whole crowd, people chanting yes everywhere. Every single match there was yes chants. Every like commercial break there were yes chants. Even when we finished and I was heading home, I went down into the subway in London Underground. On the tube there were yes chants. In Westminster, which is quite far away from Greenwich, where the O2 Arena is, there were yes chants. So it was like yes, Daniel Bryan was kind of taking over London for the whole evening. It was crazy. Um, yeah, and then he named that his label lock is now being changed to the yes lock, which got a massive pop from the crowd. People chanting yes just continuously along with Daniel Bryan. If you've seen that bit, you know he goes on for quite a while as well, which is quite funny to see. Um, then after that we had the Cena promo. He came out and did a lot of talking. He came out to. I did think it was going to be a massive hatred crowd towards Cena, but after going last night, I can see. I'm quite shocked at how split it is. I thought it was just the kids that were his fans, but I was seeing lots of grown men, lots of like people my age with Cena shirts on. So after going last night, I can't ever see them changing Cena to a heel. That everyone wants that heel turn from Cena. I just can't see it happening, purely because of one, how much merchandise he sells, and two, it's just because his audience just never goes away. He's hated by a lot of people, but he's still loved by everyone. He's cherished by kids. He's cherished by even people my age. So I just can't see it ever changing him to a heel. But yeah, he came out to cut a promo against Brock Lesnar, saying about why he thinks that Lesnar's been doing this, and why he thinks Laurinaitis picked Lesnar to pick him to be the face of the company instead of Cena. And this was a great part of the show. The crowd were really into it as well. Cena was getting quite angry, which is always a good sight to see to Cena. I'm not a big Cena fan. If you have watched Raw, you might have. There was a glimpse of it where I was in the crowd, and you might have seen my sign, which is this one: England hates Cena. It did actually cut to me. I've rewatched Raw this morning, and I did spot it in the crowd. So it is there if you have a look, just while Cena's talking on the mic. So that was quite funny. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Cena, but I put up with him, and as you can see by my sign, I'm not a big fan of Cena, but I do put up with him, and I prefer it when he's his angry self, and not this like superhero saying he loves to do everything for the fan. Everything he does is for the fans. It's just the same old Cena, but it was a decent promo by him. Then we had Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan. Obviously the crowd massively on Daniel Bryan's side, even though he's officially the heel in this match. Every time Kofi was hitting a punch, the crowd would cheer and no. Every time Bryan was hitting a move, the crowd would cheer and yes. So obviously Bryan had the whole crowd against him, for him, sorry. And then he picked up the win as well, which then he put the yes lock back onto Kofi Kingston, and Sheamus ran out. Quite a few cheers, but again there is still some boos left over from WrestleMania. People blaming Sheamus for Daniel Bryan's burial at WrestleMania, but I like Sheamus, so I gave him a cheer. And that was really it. Then we had Brodus Clay versus Dolph Ziggler. That was a massive feel-good moment for the crowd. Everyone got up, so I danced along to the Funkasaurus. So that was all right. Brodus Clay picked up the win there. Then we had Great Khali and Big Show versus Primo and Epico. Quite a straightforward win for Khali and Big Show, really. Crowd were really into it. They were supporting Khali and Big Show. I quite enjoyed this match, really. It was really short and sweet, but it was alright. Then we had the main event, which was Cena versus a mystery opponent. No one knew who it was. Laurinaitis announced earlier that there was going to be a mystery opponent in an Extreme Rules match. So Laurinaitis came out, and then straight away he introduced Lord Tensai, who obviously is Albert, or A-Train. The crowd were just booing on Tensai, even though I'm not a Cena fan and I had that sign with me. I have to admit that I kind of was supporting Cena as much, just because I really don't like Lord Tensai. I don't like the fact that they've brought back Albert, who older wrestling fans will understand who Albert is. Well, Lord Tensai will remember him from years back and just to see what they've done to him now, and to turn him into this Japanese samurai who has some sort of worshipper that comes to the ring with him. He's got all these Japanese tattoos across his face, everything. I just don't buy into the fact that this is the same guy from a few years ago, and they don't mention his name, Michael Cole, and that they say a former WWE superstar. They never mention Albert. I don't think they should have gone this route. The crowd just don't believe it either. The whole time he's in the ring, the crowd just chant Albert, Albert like that. So the crowd are never going to buy into this Lord Tensai. He even does the stereotypical Japanese moves that we've seen from Tajiri and all other Japanese, like the green mist and like the claw in the face and everything like that. So they've gone the really stereotypical Japanese warrior route, which I don't think they should have done. But surprisingly, Lord Tensai picked up the win here, because there was a bit of intervention from Laurinaitis and David Otunga. Otunga got AA'd in the ring, and then while he was doing that, Tensai set up with the green mist, spat that in Cena's face, and then did his finishing move, I can't remember what it's called, and then pinned him down for the 3, which I was really surprised about, because obviously we've only seen Cena lose like twice in a year, which was CM Punk in Money in the Bank and against The Rock at WrestleMania. So seeing him lose to Lord Tensai was quite shocking, really, and something which, even though I'm not a Cena supporter, you can see by the sign and what I've said about him, I kind of annoyed that Lord Tensai won, just because I don't like him. That's it, really. And then Raw finished. Then after Raw went off the air, we had an interesting moment. CM Punk and Chris Jericho came out for a match, and that lasted only a couple of minutes before Daniel Bryan intervened, started attacking Punk. Then Sheamus came, started attacking Bryan. CM Punk and Jericho kind of went off and started fighting up the ramp, and then went backstage. Then Cody Rhodes came out and started attacking Sheamus. Then Big Show came out and started attacking Cody Rhodes. Then Del Rio came out and was attacking Big Show, and then Randy Orton came out and started attacking Del Rio, which was really good to see. The crowd really into it. It was like another person entering every 30 seconds. It was really exciting. I've got the whole thing on video. I'll see if I can upload it later on tonight, and hopefully WWE don't take it down for copyright or anything. So I'll see if I can get that up tonight, so stick around and look out for that one. But that set up SmackDown tomorrow. I think they're all going to be in a 6-man tag match, so that'll be quite good to watch. But overall, I'd really enjoyed Raw. I don't know if it was just because I was there, but I thought it was a good Raw show anyway. Apart from Lord Tensai in the main event, I enjoyed everything about it, and it showed me that the future is Daniel Bryan, really. I'm a massive Bryan fan now after his big push he's been having. In his heel run, I've become a massive fan of him. So yeah, I think the future is yes for Daniel Bryan. So that's really it for this video. I just wanted to give you my thoughts on Raw last night. Stick around on this channel, and I'll see if I can upload some videos from last night from my point of view in the crowd. And if you are going to watch Raw, when Cena's cutting his promo, look out for that, and you'll see me. So that's really it for this video. Thanks for sticking by, and I will see you in my next video.